Hello and welcome to my fourth and final video journal. Today I'm going to talk about some documentaries that we've watched and their relationship with education. And also I'll discuss some things about the semester and this class. So we've been practicing for the Socratic seminars. We've watched 3 different movies and documentaries, Milk, Requiem for the American Dream by Noam Chomsky, and The Four Horsemen. I already talked about Milk in a previous journal, so I'm going to be talking about the last two. So the last two are 2 documentaries that are pretty depressing. They talk about how while capitalism or neoliberalism has everyone kind of chained in place with the illusion of happiness that comes from being able to buy things. Well, the point of us seeing those documentaries is, I believe, the same point of this class, the oral class. It's to understand or try to understand how this world works, why it works as it does. It is incredible how these movies put everything into perspective, because it makes you start questioning your own actions. You see how education has been shaped and planned perfectly to create obedient subjects that have mostly material ambitions that can only be satisfied with consumption. In Chomsky's documentary, we see how multinational corporations are the masters of mankind. They create policies only to benefit themselves. That's the only thing they care, their own well-being. So education is an area that has been historically treated as a consumer's good that only exists in function to economy. And one of the mechanisms that are used to perpetuate the system is competition. We see it in the PSU throughout all our educational formation. PSU just happened right now, a few days ago, and it is a very good example of competition. I mean, we're constantly competing with our peers. There are thousands of people fighting for a place in university, and a place that they see as a way of stepping out of their economic situation, as a kind of social ladder. The thing is that it's not even a fair fight. I mean, everything is already predefined by the place in which you were born, your parents, how much money and how much time they have for your education. The truth is that a university program will not help you escape your social class. That almost never happens. You might have a better economic situation, but you won't climb out of poverty, really. In The Four Horsemen, they talked about an idea that remained inside my head for a long time, and is that the powerful people try to control the cognitive map. We need to not understand our system, because, and I quote, to really understand something is to be liberated from it. We try to keep people apparently happy and steady. We medicate our children in order for them to be quiet and to make teaching even easier. So, as you can probably conclude, those were really happy and positive documentaries. But really, as I see it, is that they help us to start questioning our surroundings. Just like this class, I mean, seeing this sort of topics is really helpful for our formation as teachers. It makes us aware of the things that millions of people around the world have to go through. And you understand why our country is the way that it is. I'm not saying we're going to change the world. I mean, starting to think of a solution for this is extremely complex. But as I quoted before, to understand something is to be liberated from it. I think that's a pretty good start. So thank you for watching these videos. I actually enjoyed making most of them. and also I enjoyed a lot this class. And that's it for today, for the year. Bye.